back to my channel. Today I thought we could review the Anna Griffin Finishing School Craft Box. I did order this from HSN in January on the craft day. This was the only thing that I purchased. I have not done any of her finishing school items, so I'm excited to do that. I have purchased her card kits before, but not the finishing school. I went ahead and opened it just to hide the code for the finishing school, but other than that, I thought we could take a look at it together. So here is the idea sheet. And then it also shows the dies that come with the kits. I really like her craft kits that come with dies. I love to make the cards, but then I also like to be able to recreate it with my own materials. So I like when it comes with all of that. Okay, so let's take a look at what's inside the box. I'll go ahead and lay everything out, and then I'll go back and I'll open everything and we can look at it a little more thorough. Looks like we have some popped up flowers and butterflies. Our sentiments. Some foiled embellishments. Our Slimline card bases. Some printed pattern layers. Some gold layers. Our Slimline envelopes. And then the Slimline dies. Okay, let's take a look at everything in more detail. We'll go back and look at the flowers first. And there's a lot in there, so that's nice. These are popped up with foam. And it looks like they have adhesive on the back. There's all kinds of pretty flowers, multiple flowers, some on stems. And then I saw some butterflies as well. There's a nice variety here. Small butterflies, big butterflies. And everything is popped up in this bag. Okay. Let's see what's in the next one. Our sentiments. Looks like we've got some rectangles, circles, squares, banners. Hoping you feel better soon. Sending love and support. Sending you sincere thanks. Happy birthday to you. Birthday wishes. Blessed to call you a friend. Hope you feel better soon. And let's see if they... Yes, they have adhesive on the back as well. Next, we have our foiled embellishments. And some flowers. Some corner pieces. We have some butterflies in there as well. Let me spread these out a little bit so you can see those a little better. And I don't know what you call those pieces. To me, it looks like wind blowing. And these have adhesive on the back as well. So I think she has set us up to be successful and not need anything other than what is in the box. The next thing that we got out of the box was the card bases. So let's take a look at those. And all of these have the black background with Anna's signature flowers on them. And I believe we have 2 of each color, but let's make sure. Very pretty. These are going to look really good together. Oh, that one's nice. I like that. It's a little different. Oh, that one's really pretty too. And then just for an idea, let's take a few pieces and just kind of lay on top. think she's did a great job of putting all that together. So that looks nice. Kind of spread those back out. So those are our card bases. Okay, next up we have our pattern paper or printed paper layers. And looks like we're going to have 2 of each of these patterns as well. There's some with foil on it. Maybe I should kind of lay this down a little bit, give you an idea. There's 2 that have the black background as well. Some stripes. Some printed flowers. Ivory pattern. Oh, I really like the pink one. Those are going to be nice. Those are going to be super cute on there. And then we also have our foil layers. Let me open those. And this is what we'll use with the dies. So we can cut out these shapes in this. And I'll do this at the end and piece that into the video as well, just so that we can see a full card. So we did our slimline card bases, our printed slimline layers, and then we'll have our gold layers, and then those are just the slimline envelopes and the slimline dies. So let me get out one of my cutting machines, and I do not have the large Anna Griffin one, and I don't believe I have the extended plates with the mini Empress machine, so I'll probably use the Sizzix that I reviewed a couple weeks ago, and we'll take a look and at least piece one card together. Okay, I went ahead and pulled the materials for a card that I wanted to make. I just went straight to the idea booklet and just picked one out that I liked. We'll go specifically by her idea. And so here's the materials out of the kit for that. And while these do have adhesive on them, I did realize that we will still need glue to glue the layers on. So I've got some glue for that as well. And then here's the die that I'm going to use. I think I'll go ahead and try and cut out the centerpiece of the layer just to salvage the paper. And I would like to take that piece and cut out some of these flowers in the gold layer as well and add that to it. And I did not have an extended plate from my mini Empress, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Sizzix Big Shot Switch Plus that I reviewed a couple weeks ago. If you haven't seen that video, please go and check that out. And this will also give us an idea of how that machine does with other competitors' dies. The Sizzix Big Shot Switch Plus does have a lot of pressure. I might try one time to take this out. I know it did call for it in thinlet dies and framelit dies, but it seems to have a lot of pressure. That did a really good job of cutting that out. There is a couple pieces, so I guess we did need that extra added pressure. Oh, it was just that one piece. Just the one piece that did not cut out, that I had to cut out. So we will take this inner one, and I just wanted to take the salvage piece of that to try to cut out some of these flowers. And let me put a little bit of adhesive on that so they don't slide around. You know, we got to use every scrap we can. That's how we do, right? Let's try it just for curiosity. because that was a lot of pressure and was warping the plate. So just out of curiosity, let's leave the adapter plate out and just see what it does. And I'm just going to do it on this end and reverse it, since we don't have that much in there. I do like that you don't have to hold down the reverse button on the Sizzix machine. And it did not cut through like I thought that it might. So I will go back and do that and put the adapter plate in. The instructions do call for it, so I just wanted to test it and see. This Sizzix machine has a lot of pressure. We'll go ahead and reverse that back to us. Oh, I reversed it too soon. It did not go all the way through on one of those flowers. So I'll just pop it right back in real quick. And reverse it back out. So that was my fault, not the machine's fault, not the die's fault. That was strictly, I just didn't let it go all the way through. Okay. And we'll just pick that out. With all that pressure, I will say it did a really good job of embossing from the die. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'll try to get a close-up of the card when we're done so that you can see all that embossed detail. Okay. So first we're just going to take our card base, and then we're going to put down our gold layer. Okay, so looking a little closer, it looks like there is another layer behind this one that we cut. So I just went ahead and grabbed an ivory piece of cardstock, and we'll run that through as well, just to get that additional layer. So if you want to add to, it looks like she, even in some of the examples, she did add to, besides what was just in the box, which is fine. Okay, so I believe that this will give us more of this example here. Yes. So I will glue that down there. And I'll just put a little bit all over. Just very lightly. Okay. And just eyeball that. Okay. And then, yes, that does cover up that center portion, so I'm glad I cut that out to kind of save that a little bit. And I'm not going to use pop dots on this one. I'm just going to stick it straight down. I'm pretty sloppy with my glue. I don't know about you guys. So I'll put that down. And then, let's see. Oh, it looks like she actually has another pattern layer. So let me find, looks like she might have used one of these and made an even smaller. So let me do that as well. We can have the inside and the outside. Let me do that, and I am going to grab some pop dots for this piece right here. Okay, I got that layer cut out. And that was just with the smaller Slimline die. And then there was the outer edge. So now we have this piece to work with as well as this piece to work with. And while I was at it, there was only one die in the whole kit that we had not used. So I went ahead and cut that one. so that we could see what it would look like. I had a little bit of that gold paper left. So I went ahead and cut that, and it embossed that really well. And I did grab the pop dots, but I decided not to do that. It does look like they're pop dotted here. I'm not going to do that because once we put these down, these do have adhesive on the back of them, and it's going to be up in air, and I don't want to get the powder out to dust off the sticky part. So I'm just going to do it, lay it all completely down as one layer. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and put this larger piece down. I'm being very sloppy with the glue. Okay. And the next piece. Stick that down. Flour down. And I went ahead off camera and popped up the edges of these so they would be easier to get the backs off. And stick that under there just a little bit. And one more piece. I probably should have stuck this one down first, but that's okay. Pull this up just a little bit. There we go. And then we'll put our sentiment on there. And I was trying to decide if I want to go exactly off center or... So there we go. There's our card. Super cute. This would still be cute, pop dotted. Give this a little more dimension. Like I said, I just didn't do it because I didn't want to get the powder off and have all that stickiness there and try to clean that up. So I will lay this. Oh, wait, I forgot. I forgot our extra pieces. Let me put those on there as well. Let's see where we could add those a little bit. Put a little bit of glue on those. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot all about that. So I'm just going to add these down here at the bottom. Don't think that it needs these because you have a lot of this gold coming in the back and then the gold there, but since I cut them, I thought we would do them. So that looks super cute. So I'll lay that down, get a picture of that on a flat surface and give you a little better view, a little close-up. One more look at the card, a close-up look. And I probably would not use these flowers again in gold. I would probably use cardstock and maybe ink it around where it's embossed. It's not horrible, but it is a lot of gold with this right here. And then I thought I would give you a close-up look of the other items in the kit as well. So this is everything included in it with the exception of the machine right here. So there's the box. And then the card bases, card layers, flower embellishments, sentiments, and then the fold pieces. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all your support.